Nick World, welcome to another episode of Delusional Knicks Fan Network. I am back. I was away from work, and I was here to grind and give you that Knicks content. Knicks demolished Pistons, as I pretty much already knew was going to occur. There's a couple things I do want to talk about the game. I want to talk about Jalen Brunson. Like I said, I stated before in my last video how he was going to be the Chris Paul floor general. We're going to talk about the team, offense. We're going to talk about defense and the bench. So let's kind of jump right into it. Jalen Brunson, like I stated before, 2 games with the Knicks, no turnovers, 15 assists. Obviously, he had 9 the first game. I believe he had maybe 6 or 7 this game. But JB is literally controlling the offense. He's getting us set. He's, controlling the tempo. We haven't had a point guard like that in quite some time. We had a collective of point guard. I remember when we had Jason Kidd and Pablo Prigioni, stuff like that, and Raymond Felton. That was a collective. Now we have that with Jalen Brunson. Solid player. I like to jump into the stats, right? Jalen Brunson, 6 for 11, 54. We got a point guard that field goal percentage is 54. That's usually big guards numbers. That's always attacking the paint. But no, we get that from 6'1", Jalen Brunson. 2 for 4, 50% on the 3. That's 60% on the free throw. Come on, Jalen, you could do better. Excuse me. He had 6 assists today, with 1 steal, with a 17 points. So you put up 17 to 6. Jalen, I'm happy. Literally, I said I wanted Jalen Brunson to average 18 and 8. So he's probably hovering around that. That's the solid numbers. RJ Barrett, 8 for 15. I'm happy. 53%. 0 for 3. It's cool. You still attempting. That's fine. 2 for 2 for the free throws. That's perfect. 3 boards, 4 assists. Remember, he was dishing early. Still gave us 18 points. I'm ecstatic with Julius Randle's 5 for 12, 41. It's fine. 2 for 3, I'll take that. That's what I like. His volume is low. I am appreciating the low volume Julius Randle. With 3 for 4, 75%, I take that. He's still giving you your boards. He didn't facilitate as much this game, which is fine, but he still gave you buckets. No turnovers is the key. Look at that. No turnovers. 15 points. Mitch, 5 and 8. That's pedestrian numbers, but he only played 23 minutes. You gave us 100% on your 3 for 3 attempts. 2 for 4, 50%. Come on, Mitch. Let's get that to 75. But his block shots. How many block shots Mitch had? I could have sworn he had 3, but 2, that's fine. He could do this in his sleep. Honestly, Evan Fournier, I'm cool with Evan Fournier only having 19 minutes. 3 for 8, still shooting 40% for threes. That's all we really need from him. Less on the fouls, and I'm good. But look at our bench, ladies and gentlemen. Bench buckets. 6 from Cam, 20 from Quick, 16 from Obi, 13 from Derek, and 3 from Suv Mahalik. Now, I told everyone on Nick and Bruises that Mahalik Ratchet is on another level. Discount double check type level. So be on the lookout for him if things don't go right. He'd probably be with the Knicks for a while on these little small contracts. But that's 64 points from the bench, guys. I told you this bench is going to be solid. Of course, the previous game we played bad due to foul trouble. Then, of course, we playing a top team. I don't want to take anything from Detroit, uh, but Detroit is a bad team, which is why we dominate them. Let's kill at the home court. That'll be good for me as far as winning all your home court games, beating these teams that you should beat. Can clearly have us over 500. I believe. So let's keep pushing. That team basketball though, the way the ball was flowing, was crazy. The way the ball was flowing. It's like that's how you play team basketball. Remember when I was saying about certain coaches and having a system and the ball movement and stuff? Like it's clicking with the Knicks now, and I think it started with Julius Randle. Julius Randle realized, all right, I got players. Let these guys eat. Look at JB. You know that I'm assuming it's literally the addition of JB that brought that ease, because him and Hartenstein is truly the only new additions. So it started with Jules. Obviously, the development of the team getting better, hopefully them working out. But Jules, thank you. Thank you. Now, will you still be here next year? I don't know, because the Knicks got to make a decision. They can't extend Quick and Obi, so somebody got to go, which might be Obi, because after hearing Tibbs talk and well, it might not, because at Tibbs at the podium tonight was stating that he loved them both, let them shoot, both of them. He feels confident with them shooting. So who knows with that. Now, the team defense, what is the motto in the NBA, right? Defense wins championships, right? My Knicks can play defense when they want to. Was that an issue against Memphis? Not in the second half. Second half, we played defense and we scored and we came back. So just imagine if RJ was getting buckets and doing what he needed to do in the first game, which is why he came out to showcase what he could do tonight in short minutes. To me, I believe this is how the minutes should have been spread, in the first game, with everyone doing, and Opie only playing 13 minutes. You can't do that with Opie. Opie showed you tonight why he needs more than 13 minutes. So Tibbs, please don't make that decision. Cam wasn't the Cam of last night, but he's going to have spurts of games for him to do that. And take your time with Quentin Grimes. Take your time. This is for us to evaluate the players that we have that we need to make a decision on. Grimes is going to be on the team. He was only a rookie last year. You got a couple more years before we need to make a decision with Grimes. So play Reddish. See what we got in Reddish. Play Fournier. Because we're going to have to trade somebody. And these guys are going to be in a trade when a package or someone becomes available, which we're going to probably see at the trade deadline. But my Knicks, man, 1-1, taking care of home court. Ball movement quickly went to work. And mind you, Quick was 0-6 in the last game. For him to come out firing. The first half was shaky with Quick. Then he got the rhythm and just lit it up. This is what my Knicks could do on a daily basis. 100%. Each night, someone could go off. And I want them to play that team aspect. And it's Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle. It starts with them, because JB will control the game. He will control the tempo. He will calm the players down. Even Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose came out just firing, just hitting them threes, penetrating in a short period of time. Like, Derrick Rose is going to be that man. If Hartenstein could continue to hit threes like that, just spacing the floor opens up a lot. OP needs a lot more perimeter jump shots, and that will open up his game. But just overall, Knicks is dominating. Knicks are going to be good. I don't have an issue with that. Who do the Knicks play next? I believe they said Orlando on Monday. Knicks, get the job done. Don't play with your food. Get the job done. Mind you, Orlando is pretty solid with Banchero. I'm not for sure their record. Let me look at standings. But I'm not for sure of Orlando records. Let me pull up the web page to see. Oh, damn. So Orlando 0-2. Orlando 0-2. All right. Still not going to take nothing away from Orlando, but we need to finish that. Like, seriously. But there is a stat I do want to talk about with my Knicks, which is phenomenal. Points per game. My Knicks is top 5 in the league. Yes, it's only 2 games. Certain guys only played 1 game. It's early. But I'm not mad. Look at New Orleans with 127. They got a phenomenal team. I think New Orleans is making the playoffs real easy. But Knicks 121. But then also assists per game. Look at what the Knicks are at. 28, guys. That's a team. That's what happens when you have a legit point guard, right? Your points per game go up. Your assists per game go up. My Knicks we're gonna be hanging around that 5th, 6th seed, I believe, in the East. And don't worry, this video gonna be in the universe, so you could come back when I'm correct, and we could post that up. We could definitely post that up. But I feel good about my Knicks. Even with that Memphis game, I still felt good because we came back, we fought. And if Julius was available in that overtime, we would have won that game. So I'm not mad. We beat the teams who we got coming up. Let me actually look at the schedule to see what the Knicks have. See, look, no, this is okay. So we got the Magic, we have Charlotte, and the Bucks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like some weekly recap. I'll probably put out another video on Monday, the weekly recap of the week 1, and then we'll jump into week 2. So, yep, week 2 would be Orlando, Charlotte, and Milwaukee. So when I do that video, I'll do a prediction of what I think the Knicks record would be. Obviously, I can't do it this week because this is the last video. So for this week, and Knicks is already 1-1. So I'll probably actually no, we could start that up. So, ladies and gents, thank you. I feel I'm happy I'm back. Knicks 1-1. Let's continue the streak. Deuces. I'ma do it for the pesos. I fell in love with the